Yo, 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 what is up?
What's up, motherfucker? How are you?
Hey, I'm awesome, man. Welcome to the Eternal Shitstorm.
Whoa.
Welcome to I Can't Talk World.
Well, this is the Eternal Skunk Show, brought to you by Mumble Mouth and O. How are you?
I'm doing all right. In fact, I was going to mention how my I'm having a tough time talking today. I'm like,
Are you? Well, all those T words probably were just a big thing to tackle in there, huh?
yeah, it's actually I have like when you came in here, you moved a bag of Skittles that I had.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I was racing last night, I had my entire mouth, because I can't dry, like
Right.
I can't use my hands. So I took a whole handful of Skittles and put them all in my mouth.
Like it was chewing tobacco.
Pretty much.
Like it was as simulated as racing as you could get.
Right, so my mouth is kind of sore from all the sugar that just sat in my mouth for like 30 minutes straight.
That's why. Okay.
That and Mountain Dew. I'm like my fifth Mountain Dew in the last
hour.
20 minutes.
Maybe. I can see the green sweat. Speaking of racing, though, this cowboy over here, you just went down to the great state of Florida, America's craziest state.
I wouldn't say great state
America's mediocre state. America's most below average state, Florida.
America's most phallic-shaped state.
Well, Oklahoma might have something to say about that, but they're not impressed by it. Other than that, yeah, you're probably right. Maybe California.
Yeah, dude, went to the Daytona 500 this weekend. It was very Daytona-licious.
Yeah. Did you see any boobs?
Not as many as I was hoping for.
But you like 7 or 8?
No, not even close to that many.
Oh.
Like, we're talking like 0 to 1.
Oh. So it was was it because it was cold or because like...
It was unusually
it was just not a
cold.
nipple time?
It was
Yeah.
super cold. We were going to go to the beach, and it was just it was too cold. I was like, why would you go to the beach? It's cold.
Right. You could have gone throwing rocks at the beach, at the ocean, and,
it would have skipped. It would have skipped, but only because it was ice.
Yeah, made it feel your frustration. Take that, ocean.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Showed you.
Did you at least go look at the ocean?
Yeah, we drove by it.
Drove by it on the way to Arby's.
No, we were on our way to the track, and I thought, well, we could take the main highway, or we can jump off and get on A1A and just follow the beach.
A1A sounds like it would be a good flavored highway.
It's very tasty.
Yeah, is there a lot of steak sauce on it?
A1, I get it now. But
Yep.
no, it was a good time. I had a lot of fun. The only downfall of the whole time we were there is I lost one of my phones.
Oh, well, just one of them? So what are you down to, like 4?
Well, yeah, I think I got
roughly.
3 now.
Yeah, 3. Okay, so are you just gonna go buy another iPhone 5 for like $29.99?
Well, I'm actually no. This the iPhone that I lost was my 5S.
Okay.
And I found it, luckily for me.
Oh yeah, where was it?
It was in. Well, give me a second here. I'll show you where I found it.
Oh, okay.
So it's right here.
Somebody's trying to sell it. Oh.
There's my iPhone on eBay, $100.
Oh, really? How do you know it's yours? Did you do like that Find My iPhone thing?
No, because it was. It's turned off. It's off, so it's not working. But I sent this guy an email, and I'm like, hey, your listing, at the time it said cracked plus locked, and I said, what does cracked and locked mean? Does that mean it's the screen is cracked and the phone is passworded? Like if I have the password, it'll work?
Yeah. And
he sends me an email back, and he goes, yeah, the person is looking for this phone. The screen is cracked or something, and
so whoa,
being sold in Daytona Beach.
So is he going to give it to you back?
Oh no, I'm sure not. I filed a police report, but that's basically the cop was like, unless you can prove it's yours, go fuck off. But the serial number's on there. It's written on the back, right below where it says iPhone.
Yeah, but it's just indecipherable.
And that's what that penis detector's for. I got this little tiny.
So you're gonna have to print it out or something like that.
Yeah, but I took the picture that's posted on the eBay. I copied the picture and I put it in a different photo app, and I made the photo bigger. I zoomed it in as far as I could.
Did you get that phone from Sprint or anything like that?
Yep.
Why don't you just call Sprint?
I did.
And they don't have it?
What do you mean?
They don't have the serial number?
Oh, no, I have the serial number. I wrote it down.
Oh, but unless you can tell the cop that that's the picture of it, well, that's why you give the cop the picture of this phone and be like, that's the serial number right there.
I did. Yeah, I did. And he was like, you have to have it notarized. You have to have a notarized statement, and you have to ask for a police report at the front desk. Well,
so you have to go back to like Daytona and do it?
The front desk is 1,005 miles away from where I'm at right now.
So this guy's basically just, you get your phone and somebody's going to somehow hack into it or like somehow get into it, or...
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to get into it, but it's locked. So basically you're buying this phone to get the battery out of it, or to get the... It's basically for parts at this point. Yeah.
Well, at least it's broken and locked. 4 parts not working.
Assuming it's mine. I mean, I can't prove that it's mine. Mine had a black OtterBox case on it, so this one obviously doesn't, but...
You should start making bids on it and just, like, start fucking with, like, start giving them negative feedback.
I actually, I at the time, it was you could buy it now or you could make an offer.
Yeah.
So I made him 3 offers. I made him an offer for $2.08, an offer for $2.12, and an offer for $2.30.
Yeah. All 3 declined.
Well, the first one he declined, the second one he declined, and then the third one I'm like, hey, by the way, Glenn, because I looked this guy up. I found out who he is.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, by the way, Glenn, you want to give me the IMEI number? And he was like, he declined the offer, and he's like, yeah, I forget what he said. It was something like, the offer that you made me was so low, and I can't do anything until I decline your offer, but I just wanted to tell you that, like, I'm not telling you the IMEI number.
So does this guy know that he stole his phone?
No. I mean, I'm sure based on the things that I've said, I'm sure he gets, like, I was like, so if I have the password, can I get in? Like,
how did you find this? How did you stumble across this?
Stumble, I wouldn't say would be the word. I would say hunted. I mean, dude, I lost a $500 iPhone, or however much an iPhone is, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking find it. So I went. First thing I did is I went on Craigslist in Daytona, and I looked for any phone that was similar. Obviously, this one fits the, it's the same size, it's the same color.
I'm pretty sure I've seen you with that phone, and if the password like were to work on it, you know what I mean, or like it looks. I've seen you with many iPhones, but that one too. Plus, it looks like the condition you keep your stuff in, so...
It's smashed.
Yeah.
My iPhones are not smashed. My iPhones are in mint condition.
Your current one is because you keep it in, like, a brick-proof case, but anything other than current is, like, uses paperweight and, like, toilet paper and, like, whatever you need it for. Oh, my God, criminal bash iPhone. Save life again.
Well, I went to the track, and I was, like... filing the report with the track, because I thought I lost it at the track is where I think I lost it.
Mm-hmm.
And we can pinpoint where I last was when, where I last remember, because I remember pulling it out and I'm like, oh shit, it's got 10% battery, like better shut it off and grab my other iPhone.
You should just tell this guy, hey man, you stole my phone, can I have it back?
You think?
Yes. Well, God, yes. I mean, you're already like filing police reports and shit like that about it. Just be like, like you put the picture of the serial number online. I have a copy of that. I'm filing a police report unless you can send it back.
Could be.
And I mean, either way, follow through with the police report just so this guy, like, basically is at least gets like a fine, maybe, hopefully.
Well, my thought is that
it's a $500 phone. It's going to be a pretty big deal.
You think?
Yeah, that's like, it's not like you're stealing like a pack of gum. You're stealing he's going to get a pretty big fine. It's probably more than like theft. It's probably like larceny.
Well, the letter I got back from the police department in Daytona Beach, they were basically like, yeah, we'll keep an eye out for you. And I was like, I sent you the link of where I think here's the link. I even, okay, look at the web address up here is like ebay.com/QP2560. So I put that into a website and I shortened it so it was like www.ebay.com/123. Or it was like the simplest thing, like you could just type it in your phone.
It's like e.bay.1. Like.
Yeah, it was so I shortened the web address. I'm like, here, and I even shortened it for your convenience. And then I copied and pasted the full letter that the guy wrote me. It was like, yeah, the person is looking for this device, and I have to be careful with the way I word things on here, or eBay will take it down.
That's what he wrote on this?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
so he... What?
I'll pull up the email here for you real quick. This is great radio.
Well, I mean, I can't believe this. Well, first off, I would have totally been like, all right, dude, that's my phone, and can I have it back?
So here it is. It's from this guy. Okay. Cracked refers to the... Okay, so here's the email from the guy. It says, cracked refers to the glass screen, not a jailbreak or a hack on the device. Locked means the owner is looking for it. They have activated Find My Phone on the iCloud or otherwise identified as lost with Apple. Now, at the time, I hadn't reported it lost, and the Find My Phone, the phone is off. So if you go on the Find My Phone, it's just not. It doesn't even show up. So
if you turned it on, would you be able to?
If you turn it on and you are hooked to Wi-Fi, because it's not I don't have it hooked up to the Sprint network or whatever.
Sure.
But the guy goes, you have to be careful with the language you use in a listing, or eBay flags it automatically. Because from what I understand, the motherboard would be of use outside the country where it wouldn't be flagged on a network. He's like, there's SWAT programs and things I've looked into, but basically it's...
But this isn't mine, selling it for someone to pay for their repairs. Yeah, dude, this is a crooked-ass motherfucker.
I laughed that he admitted all that to me.
Yeah.
So basically I copied and pasted that and put it in the police report. And the police report was like, yeah, sorry, you have to do it in person.
That's just being so lazy.
I was like, I did all of the work for you. I'm a better detective than you are. And I called the police department. They're like, yeah, no, I understand that the eBay listing ends in 25 minutes, but I can't do anything until the detective gets his hands on it. I'm like, well, can I talk to a detective? No, he's busy.
Right. Nah, detectives, they don't generally come in till about 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Thanks. You should tell this to eBay too. Be like, this guy stole my phone.
So I, of course, went that route, and I went to flag him or report him. And I thought, okay, I'll report it as stolen. So I went through the thing, and it said you can only report it as stolen if you are law enforcement. And then I'm like, sure, yeah, keep clicking, and then so you type in your thing, and at the very bottom it says, by clicking submit, I certify that I am a law enforcement officer. And I'm like, yeah, probably ought to stay away from that one. I don't now I'm the criminal.
Yeah, that might be a fine in and of itself.
Yeah, so I just...
Man, I can't believe that, though. That's fucking insane. I totally would bust this guy. They'll be like, dude, what the fuck? My
thought was I gave the police all the information they would need to know. Now, if I were to say, hey, dude, I reported you to the police, can I have my phone back? The likelihood of me getting it back is less than if he doesn't see it coming.
Right.
If
you say, hey, that's my phone, dude, I'm pretty sure you found my phone.
Yeah.
How was your time at the Daytona race? Because mine wasn't so fun. I lost my phone, but it looks like you found one. If that's what you need as for a subject line.
Right. Well, I mean, it's cracked and broken anyway, so it's not like I'm going to get much out of it. And I backed it up right before I left, so if I get a new iPhone, I'll just plug it in and get all the things off of it
Too bad you couldn't activate a self-destruct feature,
or shoot the owner mode.
Well, or you know what I mean, something that just
well, actually, if you go
makes the battery expand or something like that, blows up in his pocket.
Yeah, acid all over his pants.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, basically.
Yeah. So yeah, don't be eBaying with stolen shit.
Well, and I mean, if you're going to eBay stolen shit, be a little more discreet about it, I guess.
I like your eBay name. I don't know if you want to give it out, but
I don't.
It beckons to days past.
The numbers on there are my favorite football player and my favorite race car driver.
Right. Darren Sharper and I don't know who.
I don't think anybody had that number.
No.
Anyway, let me pull this up here. Let me pause this. All right, so let me show you. I got some pretty sweet pictures from this weekend. Let me just. This one's more of a sound thing for the people. So just
okay.
Take a look at this.
It's a hairy arm. Ooh, we got nice seats. What lap is this?
It's like, I don't know, 6 laps to go or something. I
Okay.
kept, I didn't even show you the good one. Anyway, hey, what do we got here?
Whoops. Soda time. Here you go.
It's a Duff beer.
Right?
So we were in Universal, and I got this Duff beer. It's a energy drink, and
This is awesome. How many? What flavor is it?
it's not. I don't know.
It's not for drinking. It's for looking.
Well, it's cold, so we'll bust it up and we'll try some. But while we were there, I also got you a one of these here. If you take a look to our.
Whoops. So many choices. So whoa, that's awesome too. Where did you get these?
So at Universal Studios, they have a Simpsons, like a Simpsons Land or something.
Whoa.
And I saw
what?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
So I got you that shirt.
You got this for me?
Fuck yeah, dude.
What? Whoa. 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 Thank you, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Whoops. That's the shit, dude. Whoops.
Here, let's just take your headphones out for now.
Okay. I'm so excited. The headphones, they keep harnessing me back. Whoa. This is like the coolest shirt ever. Duff Babes, Duff Beer, Duff Lady Duff, Duff Dark, Duff... Dude, this is fucking sweet, man. This is like the... Thanks, man.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you.
And I planned it out. I was like, all right, have do it on the air. I want to be able to catch his reaction.
Yeah. Damn. Well, hell yeah. Should we try this out, too?
Fuck yeah, dude. I brought... there should be a glass that I brought in here for that exact...
Oh, is that the glass that I made you, like, put on the floor?
Daytona 500 glass. So put as much in there as you want. I'll drink out of the glass. You can drink it right out of the can. And
You can have most of it.
it's an energy drink. I had one while I was there. It wasn't... I didn't think you'd like the flavor, but it doesn't taste like... That's kind of the reaction I thought.
It certainly is a flavor. That's for sure. But I'm more into it for the can. I'm going to put the can up somewhere cool.
Oh, yeah.
And wear the shirt probably every day. Dude, nobody's ever given me something this cool.
Well, so we're at the Simpsons Land, and I'm like...
Which I need to get a job there. Seriously.
I'm like, O's gonna love this fucking place. Like, so they have this like a amusement park ride. It wasn't like a roller coaster, but it was like a motion simulator kind of thing. And so we went on that, and then we're walking around, and there's all these things you can look at, like who's the Nelson? Is that the bully?
That guy?
Yeah.
Nelson.
He's like standing by a payphone. He's like, "Answer the phone, you idiot! It's for you." And like the phone would ring every couple minutes, and you'd have to like pick it up. I didn't pick it up to hear what was going on, but and they had like the Quickie Mart, and they had like all the shops. Like you could go in there. There was like a Duff beer place. You could buy like actual.
Was
like,
Moe's
beer.
there?
There was a Moe's.
Oh.
Yeah. There was one of the place that sorry, we're closed. Like, go next door. There was one place that was like, sorry,
we're closed. Go next door.
Go over there.
Fuck you. Nice, dude. Oh man, that would have been like the highlight of the fucking vacation.
Yeah, I figured you'd love that kind of place.
Fuck yeah. That's baller. That's balleristic right there.
They had what's that Harry Potter thing? They had like a Harry Potter world there. So you go in there and there's all like you can buy like magic wands, and they had all these little like places set up in the Harry Potter land where you had to use the wand to like activate a thing. So like if you wanted to get water from the water fountain, you had to like do like the magic wand motion.
Really?
And it would like if you didn't do it right, it wouldn't do anything. So you're watching these little girls like try to do the wand motion, and then finally like one of the like people dressed up in costumes would come in and be like, "No, do it like this." And then it would like the water would turn on so they could get like a drink of water.
We're so thirsty. We've been doing this for hours. Let us drink. All right, fine. Kids, all you got to do is make an X. God, it's listed right in front of you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, that's still pretty neat, though. Man, I got to take a vacation somewhere cool sometime instead of going to, like, Peshtigo. You know?
That's your first problem. Spending time in Peshtigo is...
Hey, they have, like, a bowling alley.
Yeah, they have, like, a Quick Trip ripoff.
Do they?
I forget what it's called.
I think it's a Sitco station.
No, there is a Sitco up there. But there's a. Oh no, it's Marinette is what I'm thinking of. Right in the corner, right when you get into Marinette on the highway, you can turn right and go to like the McDonald's, or you can turn left and there's like a gas station right there, and it's called like
Holiday.
Maybe, and you go in there and it's like, I'm like, oh, this place is remarkably like a Quick Trip. It's like Quick Trip of the North.
This place has similar characteristics, but not quite the standards. Holiday Station. I'm pretty sure that's... Is it like... Right, you go to the McDonald's left, it's like a vast expanse of nothingness?
Yeah, if you turn left to keep going down, there's like that big black cock or that big white cock or whatever. Like if you follow that road way down...
I do know what you're talking about because I'm from the region. However, it's not black.
Well,
it is white.
It's usually what I'm thinking about.
And it's a pretty big vanny cock that they keep posted over there to entice you into their restaurant. Mm-hmm. The kids really like it.
Kids always love the big cock.
Fuck yeah. Those beaks are something to write home about. I mean balls. No, I mean beaks. Anyway.
By the way, you're not taking that clothes hanger. The clothes hanger was just to hide it until you got here.
Not part of the deal. But I guess. Well, no! It might
take your fucking shit back. I don't want it.
Right? It might get folded. You bastard! You bastard! Did you get that? Well, I imagine that's for... Good question. Did you get your Daytona 500 Cup at the Daytona 500?
I sure did.
Was it like the? Was it like any sort of Michigan race? Did they have bathrooms or?
Oh, dude. Of all the tracks I've been to, and I've been to a fucking lot of racetracks, this one had the nicest amenities. Bathrooms perfectly clean.
Soap and
escalators
mirrors.
All the way up to where you had to sit.
Escalators. Because it's in Florida?
Because fat people don't like to climb stairs, and NASCAR people are fat. Basically. And then there's...
Seems legit.
There's, like... Okay, so you want to get pizza? There's a pizza one. You want to get tacos? There's a a restaurant.
Oh, you ate pizza? Go here. You ate tacos? Go there. We're doing science experiments here in Daytona. Do we want to go there? They do apparently, but
yeah, all the tacos flush north into like the south, into the like the.
The pizza floats, the tacos sink. One goes to the ocean, one goes to the Gulf.
Yeah, exactly.
One side of the sharks are super happy, the other side are super aggressive.
Right.
Surfer's choice. The Parks Department won't tell anybody.
Like, nope, nothing to see here.
Right. So how many flags did you see at NASCAR?
How many fags?
Flags. I can't imagine there'd be a lot of fags at a NASCAR race.
No, I mean...
And if somebody was wearing a brightly colored rainbow-themed T-shirt, I imagine it was like a faded and or bleached someone that had blue originally. So it was just unintentional.
Yeah. No, the only the only flags I saw were like...
On the thing? On the truck? Oh yeah, look at that. Are you smiling in that picture?
Of course I am. I'm at the Daytona 500. Why wouldn't I be smiling?
I don't know.
I'm always smiling at the Daytona 500. I think I've decided. I think I've decided that I'm okay. So
when I grow up, I'm going to be the Daytona 500.
I'm sure I said that to somebody over the years.
Why wouldn't you?
No, the seats that we sat in for this race, nobody's ever sat in those seats before. For the Daytona 500.
Oh, really? So you had the first ass in that seat?
Pretty much.
Huh. Were they comfortable?
They were really nice. The old ones were like metal and like old from like 1970.
Lambeau Field seats?
Yeah. Okay. The ones that we had were like nice and plastic and had like cup holders and shit and had plenty of leg room. We had more room in our you had more room in our seats than you had in like the airplane.
Yeah. That's a given.
Yeah.
It's only scary if you had more room in the seats in the rental car.
Yeah, no. Oh, our rental car was fucking nice.
What'd you get?
The same car I drive now, except the new version.
Oh, that's fun.
I get to the rental counter and she's like, "Oh, right now we're having a special. We can get you a Mercedes." I don't remember what she said. I think it was an Audi. She's like in the middle of like, "Well, we're having a special right now. We can get you an Audi B class." And I cut her out. I didn't even let her finish. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm actually gonna just need a Chevrolet."
She's like, you can have a Bentley though, sir.
Nope. I think it's going to be, and in fact I said this, I'm like, it's going to be in both of our best interests if I just have a Chevrolet.
So it was like a vague threat.
She kind of looked at me kind of funny, and so she reaches in a drawer and she pulls
silently hitting the alarm.
She pulls out a set of keys. She sets it on the counter, and she goes across to the next guy and grabs another set of keys. And she comes over, she brings both sets of keys down, puts them both back in the folder, and then some other guy walks over with another set of keys and goes, "Here you go." It was like the
3-card Monte. That's what you're thinking of, where they have like 2 cards and one, follow the red one.
Yeah, it was kind of like a peanut under like a...
same thing. 3-card Monte, it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so finally the guy brings over the third set of keys, like, randomly. She goes, "Oh, here you go." She's like, I upgraded you from a Chevy Cruze to a Chevy Impala. I'm like, "Oh, all right.
Thanks, lady." Because she was like shaking as she handed you.
Yeah.
She was like, "Please leave, sir." Like,
and then so
don't make me come back.
This car had like an automatic shut off. So like you come to a red light and you get up to the red light and you stop, the engine shuts itself off.
Wow, that seems annoying.
Then when you let off the brake, it fires it back up and you keep going. It's like a fuel saving or something. I don't know.
Is it like?
It even says like, so like, you know, when your car
start the car again. If you do it, it says like, "Ouch." Ouch, please don't. That's just a mean trick to play on all the old people in Florida.
No kidding. I'll tell you this about the old people in Florida. I thought traffic was going to be horrendous because of all the old people down there. It was horrendous, but for a different reason, because you had these 3-4 lane highways that, you know, would go in and out of like Orlando, and you'd have one lane of would be the soccer mom, the Disney mom that's bringing their kids to the parks, and they don't know where they're going. They're tourists. They're
right.
new. Then you have the other lane as the old people that live here, but they're just not in any hurry. Then you've got the other lane with people like me who don't know where they're going, but they kind of have somewhere to be, and they got to get there. And then you've got the other guy who knows where he's going and has no time to get there, and he's doing 90, weaving in and out of all 4 lanes. And this is all happening at, like, the speed of smell. Like, it's literally, like, 10 miles an hour down this fucking highway.
Speed of smell.
And then you see, like, cars have passed on the shoulder just to get around you. Like,
oh my god! So it's just pretty bad.
It's pretty ridiculous.
That's crazy.
And that's just Orlando. When we got to Daytona, see, I did my due diligence and I looked at the map before I got there. I'm like, which ways are the people going to want to go, and which way am I gonna go? So instead of going like I-4 basically goes right through the center of Orlando, right into Daytona, and then when you get to Daytona, I-4 turns into I-95. You go north on I-95, and the track's like halfway in between. So it's like,
how many crocodiles or alligators or amphibians were in the highways down there?
The only alligator I saw was in the gift shop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed.
Not even like a Tim Tebow sighting or anything like that?
Nothing. No, I think they erased every sign of his existence.
Who, Tim Tebow?
Yeah.
Really?
I saw nothing Tebow. I saw, actually, we went to Luke Bryan concert.
You're not going to the right church.
We went to this Luke Bryan concert, and he goes something about, one of his songs says something about going to a football game or whatever. And so he sang the line the first time, and then he goes, going to a Florida whatever game.
Gators?
He said something else the first time. And then, like, everybody cheered, and then he said Miami, and everybody booed.
Oh.
And then he said, like, the Seminoles, and it was kind of like, who, like, there was like a mix of, like,
people were like,
we're unsure how to react.
Luke Bryant just saying quit nominating teams.
He went, and then he was like, Florida A&M?
Right.
Like, he's like literally naming it.
It's like University of Florida Dayton. Like,
yeah.
What? There's a Dayton, Florida? University of Florida Key West. Okay.
That was just weird. It was like,
well, that's cool.
he goes, wow, you guys really take your football seriously down here. Because, like, they were, like, hostile when they said Miami. They were, like, angry.
People just don't get, unless you're Cuban, I guess, or Aaron Hernandez, you're not a big Miami fan.
Yeah.
Sorry. So his trial got pushed back because of snow.
Is that what the reason
Apparently, I didn't know that the court system had snow days. Aaron Hernandez had like 5 snow days this year.
Huh.
He's like the luckiest criminal ever.
He's going to have to go to school an extra day this summer.
They're going to take it on to his sentence. Life plus 4 days.
Yeah.
And if I was the judge, I'd say it to him like that. So when he got his parole after 25 years, he'd have to serve 25 years, 4 days.
Where's his trial being held? Is it
wherever? I think it's in the Northeast, wherever he killed that person at.
I have no idea.
I think it's in like Connecticut or something like that.
Okay.
Where all the high crime areas are.
Sure.
Connecticut.
Connecticut, the most dangerous place on earth.
Right? It sounds so pleasant.
Per capita, or per square mile?
per something racist here. Don't look down on me.
Oh, Lordy.
You should report that guy's email as spam. To like eBay. Be like, this guy's spamming me.
Oh, can you see that it's already purple?
Oh, nice. Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
he's a bully. You should be like, that doesn't look real.
Oh, speaking of eBay, okay. Let me just tell you right now, O has a tendency of if I leave the screen up, if I like do anything with the screen, he's like a toddler. He'll be like, "Ooh," like
follow the where's the mouse going?
Yeah, and so I happened to leave the eBay thing up after we talked about that 20 minutes ago, and so that's what he's talking about when he's saying report the eBay guy or whatever, and so going back to eBay now that we've segued perfectly into this, I bought a new toy today that I wasn't going to talk about on the air, but I decided.
Ooh, that's a fun toy.
Damn it! I already turned it off.
Yep.
It's funny because I was looking for a toy.
Okay, well, you're just, I guess, waiting for me to do something inappropriate there. Dildo, flashlight. How many anal plugs does one person need? Apparently a lot.
Okay, let me start over.
Do they come in a deal if you buy in bulk? I guess I don't get it.
Okay, so I was looking for a power supply for my computer.
Oh.
You remember there's like that big thing in my desk that it's a video card that you're like, whoa, look at this thing.
Let's circle back to that very first 2 words of that sentence. You remember? No, sir. No, remember.
Okay, well, anyway, so I have this video card that I'm going to put in my computer, and in order to use it, I need a better power supply.
So you went to
So I went on Newegg, a website where I buy computer peripherals from. I buy, all kinds of computer things from this website, and I'm looking on there so I put the power supply I wanted in my cart. I'm like, well, if there's no taxes on there, so I'm like, well, let's see what else I can buy with the same amount of shipping.
Why would there be no taxes?
I don't know. They just don't charge you taxes.
It's like food stamps,
I guess. And so I'm going through like the clearance rack on there, and on the clearance rack of Newegg, which is famous for computer hard drives and video cards and power supplies and monitor, whatever you want to buy that's computer related, on their clearance rack was a Hitachi, which is
like
that
a grill. Hibachi.
Maybe it's a hibachi. No, one of them's a barbecue grill, and one of them is a vibrating dildo thing that like cam models use.
Who? Can't.
Let me.
Are we gonna look at porn?
No, we're definitely not looking at porn on this computer. Okay, so here we are. Ooh. We're on the Newegg website, and we're gonna look down for. Let's see, where is it? It's under home. No, yeah, home.
Okay.
And it's under. Oh, fuck.
That's what they all are under, aren't they?
There it is.
Oh.
Multi-speed wand massager.
Cool. Did you buy it?
No, I didn't buy it, but I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm here to buy computer parts. What is this doing on here?
People with work on computers all the time get neck massages.
So I'm looking at the reviews, and this actually isn't the one I looked at earlier today, but in the reviews, here's the one I was looking at.
Oh, that one's even more dildo looking.
Your recently viewed items. Power supply, iPhone, dildo.
Right.
So here it is. You flip the switch and...
Iron egg guarantee. Cool.
So, okay. I'm looking on here, and I'm like, is this real? I'm like, let me see what the reviews say. And people are like...
Oh, wow. People really enjoy it. Except that one person.
One person on here goes, this is associated with adult toys, so be careful when buying it as a gift.
Huh. Well, thank you very much, Grandma.
Yeah.
Oh my! What did I get from Billy this week?
One of these said something about a great accessory tool for the workbench in the bedroom.
Wow! Like people are like, "Hey, great product." Unfortunately, what?
He goes, I bought them for my girlfriends, and
for
both the massager and the lady disappeared. They don't even call me anymore.
Oh, wow! This guy's.
He still gave it 5 stars. Great product, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I can't keep ladies. God damn it, Anthony N. You stupid asshole.
Yeah, so there's...
And Andy, dude, he wrote that on Christmas. Go back to that. He wrote that shit on fucking Christmas. Yeah. That review was written on motherfucking Christmas. Oh, Anthony. Anthony N., where were you? How drunk were you?
No shit. 8 a.m. on Christmas
morning. He woke up, nobody got anything, so he used the dildo. Decided to write a review because he was feeling shameful and thinking about it afterwards. Which girlfriend do you think he beat off to? I don't know. Maybe both of them because he wrote about both of them. Interestingly.
Oh, good old dildos on the computer electronics websites.
Right, good old dildos, but not dildos. Oh, look at it. It has like a...
You plug it straight into the wall.
Right? Gas powered. Okay. Jesus Christ. It needs... At least it doesn't... At least we've moved out of the age of D batteries, so like you don't have to walk around with like a... like a baseball shaped thing, like if a lady wants to be discreet, she can just have this like normal sized thing to put in her vagina. Do you think that's more for like rubbing clit, or do you think they put it in there to like...
No, you don't put that in there. That's clit rubber.
Okay.
I bet you if we went on any one of those like cam website with the chicks where they're like ask for tokens or whatever,
Tokens?
I bet you 30 of them well, they can't ask for money, they ask for tokens.
Oh. Okay.
I bet you they're all using this thing right now.
Okay, so apparently, well, it's got 5-star reviews. I might try it out. It's got AC safety warnings on it. I wonder if it's Energy Star approved. Home and outdoors. Okay.
Anyway, so there's that.
Newegg. Nerd dildos. Newegg.com.
So, this whole show, I wanted to talk about...
Wait, I have one more race question before we go.
Yeah.
Who
before
won?
we go.
Or how did Tony Stewart... Well, before we move on to another thing, how did our boy Smoke do?
Tony Stewart, he's... I'm sad to say I think he's done.
Yeah, his head's not in it anymore.
I don't know if it's that so we killed that guy back in August or whatever, and before that he had his broken leg the year before. He's kind of been... I would say Tony Stewart's been a non-factor since he won his championship in 2011.
Oh.
I don't know. It just...
So, okay. Well, that kind of made me sad. So,
yeah, I'm kind of bummed to, I'm kind of bummed to admit that, but he...
So who do you root for now, then?
I'm still a Tony Stewart fan. I still pull for him, but...
But actively when Tony Stewart's, out after lap, 17...
I like Harvick. I mean, he won the championship last year. He's driving Tony. He drives for Tony Stewart, whatever, Stewart Haas Racing.
Okay.
I like Kevin Harvick, and
so when people ask me, I have to start telling
Dillon.
them I'm not rooting for anybody named Austin. Not going to happen.
But he drives the 3 car.
Is that why you have your 3 hat on?
Yep.
Does he drive for Bass Pro Shops?
No.
Oh.
He used to.
Your hat's misleading.
So are most of the things I put on my head.
Huh. That's okay. Interesting. What else do you put on your head? When you wear like your swim caps? Are you going swimming? No. Shower caps? Did you just get out of the shower? Chef cap. Hey chef, sucker.
I wear a pilot's hat to like church.
You just have like 11 wigs that you wear like simultaneously. Like you have like the big afro rainbow wig that like you wear.
I wear the bald wig.
There you go.
The bald shower cap or whatever.
You just wear like George Bush and presidential masks, like Richard Nixon and like Bill Clinton masks, and like
somebody has to. That's not a bank robber,
right? Yeah. Who robs banks wearing president mask? Oh yeah, that was at Keanu Reeves movie.
Some movie.
Point.
I feel like that happens a lot.
You think it's a common theme in the bank robber industry, like
well, in the movie bank robber industry.
Oh.
I think.
Well, they probably took it out.
You're going in to get presidents, you got to wear presidents.
It's like spending money to make money kind of thought?
Kind of.
Okay. I can't argue with the logic.
Well, it's like arguing with a wall. It's not going to matter.
Should we go rob a bank and see what happens?
I'm not going to consent to that.
No? Okay, it's probably a bad idea. Probably. We'll talk later.
No, we won't.
Yes, we will. What are you doing with that marker there? Should we give each other mustaches? Let's see who can stay up the latest. First one to pass out gets written on.
Well,
but we can only write in haikus.
We both just drink energy drinks, so we're both.
I'm kind of nursing it.
How much you got left in there?
Most of it. It tastes like Tang on LSD. Yeah. It's really intense. I'm not used to energy drinks. It's pretty. I imagine it's some sort of citrus flavor.
Yeah, I bought one and I'm like, ugh.
Not so hot, huh? Can't imagine these assholes drink Duff all the time.
Well, there's
give me a FUD.
You can buy the energy drink, and they also had like the Red Bull can, the like skinny tall.
Oh, sure.
Can. You could buy one like that. That was kind of like I forget what it's called, like Duff Ladies or something.
Lady Duff. I totally would. You should have gave me the Lady Duff. It would have been way funny. Oh man, and I would have never known. I'd be like, oh man, that's probably all they had.
Got you something to drink.
Right here, buddy. You thirsty? Take a drink. Tell me how it is.
Strong enough for a man, but
right. Strong enough for a man, but easily fits a lady. What kind of deodorant was it? Secret?
Something like that.
Did you ever wear it before?
Of course I did.
Really?
All the time.
From your mom?
No, grandma.
Whoa. Unexpected. So, grandma's still rocking the BO at age 61, huh?
Well, I think she kept it around just in case my mom did.
Do you think that is that something that old ladies have, is BO?
I don't hang around enough old ladies to know for sure.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Moving
on.
If I had to guess, I would...
they always smell like some sort of crazy perfume. Like,
yeah.
I'm not sure where they get it from. Like whenever you go to like church or wherever old ladies congregate.
Lilac. It's like lilac from like 1991.
Nah, it's like maybe it's lilac. I don't know. It's like lilac mixed with
lavender.
like. There you go. It's like lavender mixed with like throat. It's like lavender mixed with asbestos, so you can like feel it prickle your throat. You can smell it. But it also does damage to your throat physically, like at the time of smelling it.
It's laced with lead.
Well, you gotta. I like shoelaces, so.
Not those kind of laces.
Oh, what are you talking about?
It's laced with lead.
Where'd you learn?
Like LS.
Where'd you learn the drug lingo? Drug school. Hey, Farfus, shut up. You know they're making a Super Troopers 2? Do you know they're making? Yeah. Do you know they're making an NWA movie?
Mm-hmm.
You did know about that.
Yeah, did you know that Suge Knight killed a guy?
Again, or recently?
Recently.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised.
He's going to prison for murder.
Oh, well, maybe him and OJ will room up.
Well, anyway, the whole point of me bringing that up is that it happened on the set of the NWA movie.
Oh.
Which is how I found out about that.
What if, like, once Suge Knight goes to jail, Tupac comes back and is like...
Here I am.
Right? He's like, justice has been served! I'm gonna rap for all you now! And he does, like, an epic, like, California that rocks so hard that, like, California falls off the ocean.
Breaks off of the rest of the
Yep.
continent.
And it's just like a floating like concert for all time. Because Tupac now can't die.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, me too. How would you get there?
Airplane, the same way you
Boat?
get there now.
Oh. What if you could only take boats?
Then
Pac's afraid of planes.
count me out.
No?
Actually, it's funny you count me out. I have no interest in
boats, huh?
boats. What am I thinking about? There's a guy that
Tupac?
traveled the
Through time?
world, no planes. Well, anyway, so I found this thing about a guy, he did something with a boat, and that's the end of that.
Good old boats, man. I always drew boats when I was a kid.
Did
I don't
you?
know. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Because I don't really much care for water. Like,
Me either.
But for whatever reason, I always like to draw boats.
They're fun to look at.
They're also kind of fun to draw. Said 16-year-old me. I got my driver's license, and all I could do was draw boats for like a week straight. It was awesome.
When you were 16, you did nothing but draw boats?
Yeah, is that weird?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I mean, it's not like I was developed enough to want to look at girls.
At
And
16?
Well, only one of my testicles dropped.
Okay, yeah.
And being bald at age, 9 was hard enough. So, I mean, I just didn't want to, but there was something about drawing boats with, you know what I mean? Like, I could draw them without sea monsters.
That's pretty... I don't believe you.
No, the crayon was in my hand. It was whatever I wanted. I could have green water if I wanted, pretend it was Lake Michigan. I could have blue water, pretend it was the ocean.
Sure.
I could have brown water, pretend it was Cleveland. My imagination was limited to those 3 cities.
Those 3 colors.
Yep. Brown, blue, and green. The colors of my poop. Did you ever eat a Shamrock Shake and have like neon green shit?
Nope.
Well, I'm going to eat like 6 of them tonight and try that out.
The only time I ever
Take
get
pictures.
the crazy neon is when I drink blue Gatorades. Like 2 blue Gatorades back to back.
And it'll give you some crazy looking poops, huh?
Gives you like fluorescent green.
Whoa.
Like space green.
Space green. Whoa.
Blue drink,
Like
green poop. Like,
well, yeah.
like bright. Like,
I was wondering why like my pee would never be green when you drink blue stuff. But I don't know. Those are questions for people smarter than me. Maybe I'll ask my mom. It's her birthday. She knows.
yeah.
Hey mom, why wouldn't pee be green when you drink something blue? She just shake her head. Boy, I raised a good kid.
Yeah.
So proud of myself. Glad I made it this far. I'm surprised she didn't drown me when I was young.
You were too resilient.
I was too fit in the tub. They couldn't throw me in a pool. Somebody would notice. They'd hear me splashing around like a beach whale. Did you hear any calypso music while you were in Florida?
I don't know what calypso is. Isn't that a drink?
Where the people like... No, that's Clamato. Where the people bang around on like steel drums and go like...
They were there was a guy underneath the bridge outside of the Luke Bryan concert.
And he wanted money?
All those country fans were so interested in hearing.
Right? They got through like, oh man, we just heard guitar and like sweet ass lyrics. What's going to be better than this? A drink that reminds me of a pineapple.
Yeah. 2015 Entertainer of the Year, and then this guy.
2015 Entertainer... Wait, sorry. Was Luke Bryan?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
According to who?
Country? I don't know. America?
What? Okay.
2015... CMT, I guess. I don't know.
Country Entertainer of the Year.
Sure.
Because I'm pretty sure... Elvis says he's dead.
I don't think Elvis makes the list. He's dead.
Oh. What about Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga made the list probably 3 years ago.
What about Katy Perry?
Katy Perry's probably on the list.
What about Prince?
Prince?
Eminem?
It's a wrong list.
What
Eminem
kind-
hides in a shelter cave.
No, he doesn't.
And he doesn't entertain.
He just offends.
Yes.
That entertains me.
So, the other day I was on Twitter, and I saw that the number one hashtag was hashtag 4 words that will offend everybody. And I was going to ask you, what if you were going to hashtag a tweet with 4 words that would offend everybody, what would those 4 words be?
4 words that are the most offensive that would offend everybody. A abort that Jew, nigger. Would probably be my choice.
The Holocaust was awesome.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Okay. That's pretty offensive. I thought of the show when I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's...
If you're listening right now, you can always tweet at us at Eternal Skunk Show. I don't know what our fucking Twitter is. Find us on Twitter, and
You were right, dude.
was I?
Yeah.
At Eternal Skunk?
Show.
Is it show? I think it's just at Eternal Skunk.
I'm really not.
Oh, it's written up there. Yes, at Eternal Skunk. Fuck yeah.
Oh, you're so into the show. Oh, my butt hurts. For non-fucking related. Yeah. I mean, that cough was unrelated to Cody grabbing my balls and checking to see if I had a prostate problem. This one is not.
So anyway, if you listen to the show, tweet at us. I want to hear some of your 4 words.
Four most offensive words.
4 words that will offend anybody or everybody.
I like the Vikings.
That's offensive. This show is over.
Oh. FCC shutdown.
Actually, I was reading through some of the tweets, and one of them said, like, the FCC has deleted this tweet due to the offensive nature of this tweet.
Ooh.
Please refer to the FCC guide for da-da-da-da-da.
Right,
Hashtag 4 words that offend everybody. Like, somebody just literally typed all that out to make it seem funny.
Right. Yeah, that's 4 words to offend everybody. That's creativity.
Your kid is
right
ugly.
there. Yeah, something like that, right? Obama has a small dick.
Too many letters.
Oh, damn it.
See, it's not as easy as you thought.
Right? Because A is a word in this context. Son of a diddly. Man, I don't know.
I think you came up with a pretty good one, pretty strong one right off the bat, for sure.
Well, it's got them all in there. All sorts of racism and things that, you don't want.
It's a nice sprinkle of offensive.
Right, so well, hopefully that, somebody takes it not seriously. So, anyway, speaking of abortions. Good
Speaking
Lord.
of abortions, did you hear about Jared Bush?
Did he beat up a baby again?
I hope so.
No, I didn't. Well, actually, yeah, I did kind of hear about Jared Bush did something. I think he got arrested. And I think he got arrested for peeing in public.
In a school zone? That's a felony.
Sex crime?
Or that's what it is.
So, Jared, oh, look at that. His snapshot is him in a Packers uniform. His mugshot, he's got a Packers... Because he's got to roll around and be like, yeah, I play in the NFL. They're like, no, you don't. You're like, yeah, no, I'm Jared Bush. Remember, I had 2 interceptions in a Super Bowl. Like, nah.
Look, I'm even wearing the jersey.
Right, yeah, look, I got the jersey on. Like, okay, nobody else is going to have a Jared Bush jersey on. Guion should have used that one.
Yeah. Do you know who I am?
Right.
My name's on my jersey.
Large fight outside of an Italian restaurant? That's like not a common place to fight people. Where you want to meet? Olive Garden, motherfucker. Like, it's on. Like, don't they usually get into like fights at bars or like outside of not at Gicorno's, like some bottles. Come and get your Italian bread. Like,
yeah,
no, motherfucker.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna fight these fools, and then we're gonna go get pasta.
You eat the pasta first, so you have the energy to do it.
Oh,
you go to get all beef. You got to get all starched up to fight.
You're all moving around all slow, like Jesus. Shouldn't have had that 3rd glass of wine. Bite the curb, dude. I'm gonna boot stomp your fucking face. You had too much garlic bread.
One thing I do want to point out is how we were talking about Jared Bush a couple weeks ago on the show.
Unintentionally.
And now he's in the news. He's in trouble.
Well, good.
You, in the past couple weeks, have mentioned how you wanted to get rid of AJ Hawk, who got released this week. You mentioned
Brad Jones.
I don't even know who that is.
The other linebacker that's terrible.
Did they cut him?
Yep.
And then you mentioned something about the special teams coach.
Stonehands McStupidfuck.
Yep. I don't even remember his name. Yeah.
Owen Slowick.
Newberry or whatever.
Oh, the college grads from Newberry? Whoa, what's their program of choice? Comic book art.
Well,
fucking...
so basically what I'm getting at here is you have predicted pretty much the last 4 Packers like items.
Am I like a harbinger of Packers negativeness?
Well, it just seems like it's almost as if Ted Thompson listens to the show and uses your opinion solely on his decision making.
Why can't I just have the job then?
I agree.
I mean, I don't know if I'm that qualified to rate fast people as much as Ted Thompson is.
It's almost like you're his senior advisor. Like
I like to think of it as I'm his conscience.
There you go.
And I tell him, no, Ted.
You're the one with the...
No, Ted. But he doesn't listen to me. Sometimes he's like, no, I'm taking Justin Harrell. No, Ted. No. He does it anyway.
So, do you have any other predictions that you want to have happen? Because, I mean, right now it seems like you're on a hot streak. So let's get this team on track for next year. Let's get back to the Super Bowl where we belong. And that lies solely on how you advise Ted Thompson, who's clearly listening to the show.
Well, I hope they sign Cobb. Today was the day that they could have franchised him.
Oh, the franchise tag, yep.
Yep, that's expired, so they can't. And I think free agency will start next Tuesday.
Do you think we'll pay him enough? Do you think we'll pay him?
He's going to want a lot. So what I kind of hope they do is they give him like an incentive-laden contract kind of thing.
Like a whole bunch of barbecue cheese curds or something?
Sure. That sounds pretty good. Well, you know what I mean? Like, give him his base salary, and then, like, next year, because he's super young. Randall Cobb's only, like, 11. Like, seriously. He's, like, his jersey's age.
Right.
I think he's, like, 25. He's number 18. But, like, seriously, he's young.
Yep.
So, I mean, like, he's pretty much entering his prime, so now would be a good time to keep him. But, I mean, he wants, like, 9-10 a year. But I mean, like,
is he worth it this early in his career?
I would say he's worth.
Usually, you reserve that kind of pay for a guy like.
I would say he's worth like 7, 8, 9, 10 progressively
over the next couple of years.
Yeah, and give him like a like a $35 million contract or something like that.
Give him a handful of Chuck E. Cheese vouchers in the meantime.
Mm-hmm. Lots of anything that you can use for tokens.
Sure.
Give him like Green Bay bus pass tickets and stuff like that.
Well, you know what he needs to have is the get out of jail for like a OWI card or whatever, like I'm Randall Cobb, bring me to wherever I need to go so I don't get a DUI.
Nah, he doesn't seem to be like that kind of
no, but
party
I think he should.
The NFL has that kind of crap already. You don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Randall Cobb needs a card that says like, leave me alone, ladies. I'm taken. By Brett Favre. Would that be something? So yeah, that's pretty cool though that Brett Favre's coming back though for
I did hear about
his
that.
number.
Yeah,
I like that. Where he feels comfortable and I guess safe enough to come back. I don't know what his problem was.
My question is, okay, so when they originally announced it was going to be like 2,000 people in the atrium of Lambeau, and tickets sold out before they went on sale.
Makes sense.
They were all sold to like sponsors and like this company, that company, and that kind of thing. And Favre kind of made a thing. He was on that Greta Van Susteren show or whatever, and he said, I kind of would like it to be open to the fans. Like, right now it's just bigwigs, suits.
Yeah, why would it?
Like, this should, I'm coming back for the fans kind of thing. And I'm paraphrasing, and I really just kind of...
Right, no, I get it.
But he was
how
like,
most of my comments are.
He said, let's open up the stadium.
Yeah, it can fit, 75,000 people?
So
let the whole city come and say hi.
Yeah, but my question is it going to be open to all those fans that booed him when he was in purple? Is it going to be open to all those people that said, we'll never forget you, Brent? Are we going to open the ticket sales for all the people that burn their Brett Favre jerseys? All those people, are we just going to, they're all welcome to come back, or is it...
If he's ready to forgive, I suppose maybe they are. And I bet you there's going to be that people that are like, nah... He's a traitor, derp, and they're all just mad about it for life or whatever.
Sure.
I can't wait till he comes back. He's my, he was like my dad growing up, more or less. He was there more often than anybody.
Sure.
He was like a constant 16 Sundays a week at least. So I don't know. I mean, I would imagine that. Yeah. I mean, unless you walk in with a burning Favre jersey on. They might draw the line there, but I think, yeah.
I'm glad to see that it's finally over in a sense. Like it's
that chapter can be closed. No, but now like ESPN, whenever they talk about like the Packers and like whenever because he's on like Brett Favre's like on every commercial.
Yeah,
I've seen Brett Favre like he ain't going nowhere. I don't know if the NFL has like something planned for him to be like, you know, like, hey, do you know what Chris Collinsworth does? You're gonna be doing that. Him and somebody else. And then
I don't know, I just can't picture him doing TV, like doing like a talk.
No,
I
don't know. You really think he wants to spend
like,
all his time? Yeah, he's too what? Like he spent his like 6 years looking like a hermit, and then he came out and the sun was like, "Oh shit, I look like a fucking dirtbag."
Yeah,
and then he went and
that was
like,
just for the shaver commercial.
Yeah, but he's in like active commercials
like yogurt.
Yes, no, but he's in I don't know what he does. I don't know what it is. It's for something to like make your arm like not hurt or something like that.
Oh, it's the Tommy Copper.
Yeah. He's like all over the place. It's surprisingly like he's in more commercials than like Aaron Rodgers. And you know what I mean? Like
he's more famous than Aaron Rodgers.
He's got more marketability at least.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll have to we'll get him on the show to boost our ratings.
Absolutely.
So with that being said,
more like we'll get him on the show so we can boost his publicity.
I'd tickle his balls if he wanted to be on here. You listening to that, Brett? When you come back to Green Bay, tickle, tickle, tickle.
That's
all for you.
That goes double for me.
See, someone gets the shaft, someone gets the balls. We'll team it up right. We're team players here in Green Bay.
Well, on that note, we're
good fucking night.
Yeah,
good fucking night.
We
what's the number?
Who cares? 420 or 240 50 skunk. And we give this number out every single fucking week, and nobody calls. Not one time. Not ever. Not one time. One time, actually, no. I take that back. One time, somebody did call.
Did we use the message on air?
I don't remember.
Maybe that's why they don't call.
Well, maybe if they would fucking call, we'd have a reason to play it.
That was very assaultive in my ears.
Well,
you very much emphasized the F.
Well, anyway, so we got the telephone number. Twitter's where it's at. Twitter fucking and let them know that you.
Let them know that we'll trade dick pics if you want. I mean,
what else is Twitter for?
I don't know. Favre dick pics and Randall Cobb, they all just kind of go together.
So just interact with the show. We'll next week I got a great show lined up for you. I'm not going to tell you about it, but
you won't even tell me about it.
I told you twice. In fact, that's what this episode was supposed to be about.
Oh.
And so we'll get to that next week. So stay tuned, and then don't forget to Twitter us your 4 offensive words, because
we want to hear your 4 most offensive words.
And if you want to be what's the word? Like, do you want us to say your name?
Oh.
Or you can be anonymous.
You can remain. It's like Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous, but if you want to be anonymous, there is no reward. Remember that.
You can say all the things that you've always wanted to say that's very offensive, and we'll be the face. We'll take all the...
I'll take your abuse.
Yeah.
Just pretend like I'm your stepchild. Get all that aggression out on me. Please. Please, Daddy, please.
I like it.
Beat me. Please, Daddy. Please.